Welcome back to the King's Corner, the place for all things Bethesda. I am the KingFanMan. The Fallout 76 gameplay is here, and we're going to talk about it. First, we're going to talk about it in a non-spoiler way for those that want to save the mystery until the beta or the launch. And then toward the end, we are going to show it a little bit and talk a little bit deeper for those that want to bail out and really get down into the dirt. So let's jump right into Fallout 76 gameplay. Like I said here at the start, I just wanted to discuss a little bit for those that did want to see gameplay, for those that want to save the mystery, and I understand that those that want just a fresh experience when the beta gets here, but they still want to talk about it, still want to be hyped up about the game. That's great. We got to see a lot of gameplay. All the people that went to the Greenbrier got to release their footage. They all got 3 hours of game footage to release. Many of them released those 3 hours of raw footage. Others got to show the highlights of it, and I've been watching it for hours this morning, and I'm sure you have too as well, for those that want to see it. And there are mixed opinions about it. Most are good, but yet I've been seeing a lot of negative comments out there as well from some places, and I want to discuss that as well. Let me tell you my opinion first. I think it looks amazing. West Virginia looks gorgeous, first of all. I think it looks like Fallout 4 on steroids. It looks much prettier than Fallout 4. The graphics are great. It looks like a step forward from Fallout 4. The lighting is better. The movement is better. For an online game, I think the graphics are incredibly good, because normally you lose a little bit from a single-player game to an online game, and it actually took a step up from Fallout 4. So I think Bethesda did really good there. The frame rates were a little bit hurt, but I believe that was because of the demo. I believe it'll be great once it gets to the launch. Now, that's just my opinion. But again, graphics-wise, for a Bethesda Game Studios game, now you got to understand what it is. I think it was great. Again, better than Fallout 4. Just in general, again, the area, the colors of the game, I love the it's in the fall. I love the colors. Man, it's just gorgeous. I'm sitting here overwhelmed thinking about the mountains and the trees and the flowers and the. For those of you that didn't see it, I'm just imagining it in my eyes and in my head, excuse me, and it is good. I do have to a little bit of spoiler alert. If you don't want to hear this, plug your ears. But as you know, I have the Scary Places series that I'm doing, and there was a lot of people saying there's no ghost in Fallout, and there are ghosts in Fallout. But the very first place that Mr. Batty went to in Fallout 76 was haunted. So I believe Fallout 76 is going to have a lot of ghosts in it, especially when you go to the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum and to Moundsville Prison and some of those other places. So yes, we're going to have a lot of other scary places coming up. It's more episodes coming, so that was great. Another thing that I really picked up on is it looked like a Fallout game, and it looked like it played like a Fallout game. Most of the people really talked about that you could play it single player, and it really played like a Fallout game. It really, the mechanics just, it felt like a Fallout game as you was watching it. And then the PvP. I noticed that the PvP was something that you could really avoid pretty easily, and even the people talked about that. The devs were playing along with them, so the people were like level 5, okay, coming out of the vault and roaming around, and then the devs were like level 50, and they said they could avoid them very easily. So if you don't want to engage in PvP, it's going to be very easy to get away from. So if you've been worried about the PvP, or if you've been a single player person that's been worried about this being a multiplayer game, I think you can rest assured that you're going to be able to play it like a Fallout game. Now, one thing they did say, it is going to be harder than a normal Fallout with the survival stuff in it, and there are going to be much more enemies because it is designed as a game where you do play with other people. So it's going to be a little bit harder than a single player Fallout game, but it definitely has that Fallout single player feel. So I'm more excited about the game. Now, that's all the good. I got one more little section I want to talk about, and then we're going to get into the spoilers, so then everybody can leave that don't want to be spoiled, and we're going to start showing some things and talking about some things. But I want to get into the negatives, and it's not really the negatives about the game. There are some bugs and things like that that all BGS games are going to have. The negatives I have are with some of the people. I've been reading some of the comments and some of the statements that are being made. I went into some of the main guys like Maddie and Juicehead and just start reading some of the comments in their feeds, and it's just so negative. People are so negative. Oh, it looks terrible, I'm not going to play it. I don't know what people are expecting. I don't know what people are wanting. It makes me so thankful for the community we have here on the KingFanMan channel. I know we have some negative Nancy's that come in and out, but they don't stay very long here. So again, I'm so thankful for who we have here, and I know most of you are hyped for this game, and I'm thankful for you, because man, just go read some of the comments and some of those other feeds, and it's like, wow, I don't know what they're expecting. Okay, on to the spoilers. Spoiler time. Obviously, I wasn't there, so I can't do much. But from what I've seen, this is what I'm going to tell you. The crafting obviously is back, and it's been ramped up, but everything in this game is ramped up. Everything. There are going to be more weapons than there were in Fallout 4. There is more crafting than there was in Fallout 4. There are more enemies than there were in Fallout 4. Everything seems like it is ramped up, and that's why I am even more excited for this game. So, the negative Nancy's that don't want this game, that's fine. Y'all go. If you like Fallout 4 at all, I believe you're going to be super excited for this game. Because again, I'm going to say it again, it looks like Fallout 4 on steroids. There are throwing weapons in this game. You can go back to throwing weapons. There are bow and arrows. There's crossbows. There's farming. Just anything almost anything you can think of is in this game. As I was watching the game footage, I was writing things down for a video, and it was like, oh, that's in there. Oh, that's in there. Oh, my word, that's in there. It's crazy to think. There is so much in this game. It's unreal. I didn't want this video to be just a breakdown. I'll do that later on, where I break down this and break down that. I just wanted this to be an overall discussion. In fact, I'm still sitting here watching Maddie's gameplay and still watching certain things. He's sitting here playing an organ. Well, he sat down and played an organ. Just walked into a church and he's playing an organ. It's so much deeper than Fallout 4 was. That's my overall impression of this game. It's Fallout 4 on steroids. In fact, that's going to be my title for this video. Fallout 4 on steroids is what Fallout 76 is. It's an amazing game, and I cannot wait to play it. And I want to hear y'all's comments on what you've seen from Fallout 76. I can't take my eyes off of it to finish this video. Wow. But I can absolutely tell that this was the Fallout 4 multiplayer. You can absolutely tell this is what they were working on during Fallout 4, and it was almost part of Fallout 4. You can tell that. You can tell that they almost included it in Fallout 4. And wow, can you imagine if this would have been part of Fallout 4? But I'm actually glad it's a separate game. It should have been a separate game. Alright guys, this is what I want to know. You that watched the gameplay, were you pleased with what you saw? Did it get you more hyped for the game? I want to know down in the comments. You tell me. I liked what I saw. It did get me more excited. I was over on Maddie's page. I watched his video, obviously, and again, I told you all these negative comments were going on, and I put, to me, it looked amazing, and I can't wait. And I got all these likes for it because everybody else was putting negative comments, and one guy had to be rude. He put on mine, Bethesda fanboy, and very original comment, by the way, wasn't it? And I commented, I said, no bud, I'm not a Bethesda fanboy. I am a man, and I am the KingFanMan. So there you go, hence the name. So tell me what you think below, because I'm about to get to work on another Fallout 76 video. But before that, I've got another special video to work on because we are 10 away from 1,000 subscribers because of you guys. Thank you so much, by the way. And it's going to be a very special video. In fact, I'm leaving the King's Corner, going to a very special place to make a special video. So y'all stand by. That is coming very, very, very soon. Thank y'all for watching this to the very, very end. All my links are down below. Please share. We are 10 away. 10 away from 1,000. Thank you so much. I am the KingFanMan. Can't wait to see you in the waste of West Virginia. Bye, guys.